Jonathan Eig, AliALife. Dive into the captivating biography of renowned boxer, social activist, and cultural icon Muhammad Ali through the pages of AliALife by Jonathan Eig. This summary takes you on a thrilling journey through Ali's family roots, his rise to fame as a boxing legend, his spiritual transformation, and his battle with Parkinson's disease until his death. Relive Ali's most iconic fights, his drive for racial equality and social justice, and learn about the man behind the legend, as he used his influence and skills to leave an indelible mark on history.
Unraveling Muhammad Ali's roots. Muhammad Ali's rich heritage, fraught with tales of slavery and struggle, played a vital role in shaping the legendary fighter's journey. Ali was born Cassius Marcellus Clay, a name inherited from his great-grandfather, John Henry Clay, a former slave owned by Kentucky politician and abolitionist Henry Clay. Despite challenges faced by his ancestors, including his grandfather, Herman Heaton Clay's brushes with the law, young Cassius Marcellus Clay Jr. emerged from this turbulent background and transformed into the iconic Muhammad Ali we know today. The gripping story of his family's lineage reflects their relentless pursuit of freedom and success amidst adversity. Early life of a champion. Even as an infant, Cassius Clay demanded attention with his powerful vocal cords. Born into a humble family in West Louisville, Kentucky, his parents, Cassius Clay Sr. and Odessa Clay, worked hard to provide a happy and nurturing environment. With a vegetable garden, a goldfish pond, and a house painted pink in honor of his mother, young Cassius was well taken care of despite their financial struggles. His mischievous and determined nature developed early on, evident by his curiosity and desire for independence at just 10 months old. From his earliest days, Cassius Clay exhibited an undeniable presence. Born into a loving family, he enjoyed a relatively serene upbringing in the small neighborhood of West Louisville, Kentucky. His father worked tirelessly to transform their modest dwelling into a cozy home with amenities like a vegetable garden, goldfish pond, and even a fresh coat of pink paint, his mother's favorite color. Cassius Clay Sr. and Odessa Clay had two sons, Cassius Clay Jr., and 2 years later, Rudolph Arnett Clay. Despite financial challenges, the family found joy in simple pleasures, wearing clothes from Goodwill and mending shoes with cardboard when needed. To accommodate their growing family, Cassius Sr. built an extra room in their house, giving the boys more space to play and bond. As the Clay family's fortune improved slightly over time, Cassius and Rudolph relished in new opportunities, adopting pets, acquiring an electric train set, and even sharing a bicycle. Odessa Clay recalled her eldest son's insatiable curiosity and unwavering independence from a tender age. Cassius, always eager to explore the world around him, resisted assistance with tasks such as dressing and feeding himself. Consequently, his quest for self-reliance led to an array of messy escapades in his bedroom and the kitchen. This vibrant portrait of young Cassius Clay foreshadows the fierce determination that would later cement him as a world-renowned boxing champion, none other than Muhammad Ali. Stolen bike sparks greatness. The theft of Cassius Clay Jr.'s cherished bicycle in 1954 was a turning point in the 12-year-old's life. Seeking justice, he chanced upon police officer Joe Elsby Martin, who ran a boxing club. This fateful encounter sparked Cassius's passion for boxing, eventually transforming him into a dedicated fighter who made history. The excitement of receiving one's first bicycle is an unforgettable milestone for many, granting a newfound sense of liberty and self-reliance. However, heartbreak often ensues when this prized possession is stolen. In October 1954, young Cassius Clay Jr., only 12 years old, underwent this transformative ordeal when his cherished bicycle, a gift from his father, disappeared during a stormy afternoon in Louisville. With rage smoldering within him, Cassius and his brother sought help from the police, a decision that ultimately set a legendary trajectory into motion. At the station, they met Joe Elsby Martin, an officer who managed a boxing club in the Columbia Auditorium's basement. Martin observed Cassius's fierce determination to face the bicycle thief and suggested he venture into the captivating world of boxing. Spellbound by the pulsating energy within the boxing club, Cassius took Martin's advice and embarked on a journey that would change his life forever. Though he struggled academically, Cassius demonstrated unwavering commitment to training and sought to prove himself through physical prowess. His passion and diligent practice led to consecutive victories, propelling him up the ranks of amateur boxing. Cassius Clay's boxing debut in 1954 marked the beginning of an illustrious career. Over the following 6 years, he participated in more than 100 matches, culminating in a momentous breakthrough in 1960. The seemingly unfortunate experience of losing his bicycle inadvertently unlocked Cassius's hidden potential and ultimately catalyzed his ascent to greatness. Unlikely Olympic victor. In 1960, 18-year-old Cassius Clay, now known as Muhammad Ali, earned his place on the U.S. Olympic boxing team, competing in Rome. Although Clay was the best contender the U.S. had, many doubted his chances of winning against rivals like Australia's Tony Madigan, Poland's Zbigniew Peterzakowski, or Russia's reigning Olympic champion Gennady Shatkov. Clay stunned fans by defeating Shatkov effortlessly and continued his winning streak against Madigan in the semi-finals. Clay then adjusted his strategy from his previous loss to fellow American boxer Amos Johnson when confronting the left-handed Peterzakowski in the finals. Despite strong punches from Peterzakowski in the early rounds, Clay prevailed in the third round and secured the gold medal, gaining fame and fortune in the process. Unveiling Muhammad Ali. In the early 1960s, Cassius Clay quickly rose to fame as a heavyweight boxing champion and approached a pivotal moment in his life. Following his triumph over Sonny Liston in 1964, Clay befriended Malcolm X, a renowned figure in the Nation of Islam and the Black Muslim movement. As Clay remained intrigued by these ideologies, his connection to Elijah Muhammad, the group's leader, grew stronger. Seeing an opportunity to empower the black community and confront racial inequality, Clay announced his spiritual conversion to Islam during a press conference, asserting his belief in Allah, peace, and promoting a proud black culture. Days later, Elijah Muhammad proclaimed on the radio that Cassius Clay officially converted to Islam, introducing the world to his new identity, Muhammad Ali. Ali's stand against injustice. Alongside the civil rights movement, the 1960s were marked by social unrest due to the Vietnam War. Muhammad Ali voiced his opposition to the U.S. military's involvement and refused to serve, citing religious convictions and racial inequality. Despite facing legal challenges and losing his boxing titles, Ali remained steadfast in his beliefs and continued to prioritize family and personal values. In the 1960s, societal turbulence shaped by the civil rights movement and the Vietnam War left a strong impact on the life of the iconic boxer, Muhammad Ali. Stepping into the spotlight, Ali bravely shared his disapproval of the U.S. military intervention in Vietnam based on his belief in Muslim teachings and pacifism. He made it clear that he would not participate in the war as a conscientious objector. Ali observed that the military exploited African Americans in their recruitment efforts while permitting privileged white individuals to dodge the draft. This led him to file a court order arguing that his obligatory military service was rooted in racial discrimination and should be halted. Unfortunately, Ali's arguments did not persuade state or federal courts, ultimately requiring him to report to the U.S. military headquarters in Houston. Defiant in his beliefs, Ali refused to cooperate during the processing with other men, despite a Navy officer warning him of the potential penalties. His non-compliance would lead to severe consequences in his professional career. He not only lost his championship titles from the World Boxing Association, WBA, and other major U.S. boxing organizations, but he was also barred from professional fighting in the U.S. for 3 years. The harsh punishments displayed the political motivations behind WBA's actions, intending to discipline the influential athlete for his dissenting beliefs. Nevertheless, Ali remained unshaken. When asked for his reaction, he focused on his family, stating he eagerly anticipated returning home and relishing his mother's homemade meals. Ali's unwavering conviction and resilience during these tumultuous times served as an inspiring testament to his character. Ali's defiance against Elijah. Elijah Muhammad, the Nation of Islam leader, saw Muhammad Ali's suspension from boxing as a good outcome as it aligned with the faith's principles. In 1969, Elijah summoned Ali upon hearing of possible comeback plans, expressing disapproval as boxing didn't align with the Nation of Islam values. Consequently, Ali faced a choice between boxing and Elijah. His decision led to his banishment from the Nation of Islam and reclaiming the name Cassius Clay. Many members, like singer Louis Farrakhan, chose the faith over their careers, with Farrakhan later succeeding Elijah as leader. Ali, however, remained resolute in returning to his boxing career and preserving his legacy. The Fight of the Century. On March 8, 1971, after a 3-year suspension, Muhammad Ali made a dramatic return to the boxing ring against heavyweight champion Joe Frazier at Madison Square Garden, in an event dubbed the Fight of the Century. With unprecedented rewards and global attention, both fighters displayed exceptional skill and endurance throughout the grueling 15-round match. Although Frazier emerged victorious, the world witnessed Ali's remarkable resilience and talent, proving he was still capable of going the distance. The stage was set for an epic showdown between Ali and Frazier, as the entire world eagerly awaited the high-stakes clash. The reward money of $2.5 million for each fighter, equivalent to $15 million in 2018, and skyrocketing ticket prices were a testament to the most feverishly hyped boxing match in history. As tickets sold out in seconds, over 300 million viewers watched the bout on television. When the day arrived, both contenders didn't disappoint, delivering a full 15 rounds of mesmerizing and spectacular fighting. The initial rounds saw Ali landing more punches, but exhaustion began to set in by the 6th round. As the fight progressed, Ali relied heavily on the ropes to keep him on his feet. Nonetheless, Ali's resilience shone through as he endured 14 rounds of fierce combat, despite Frazier landing several forceful punches. In the final round, Frazier delivered a thunderous left hook, causing Ali to tumble to the canvas, an impact that would later be known to have torn some of Ali's brain cells. In an extraordinary display of determination, Ali rose to his feet within 10 seconds and stayed on them for the remaining 2 minutes of the match. Ultimately, the judges awarded Frazier with a unanimous victory, but a greater narrative unfolded in the ring that night. The world bore witness to the perseverance, strength, and unyielding spirit of one of the greatest fighters that ever lived, proving that Muhammad Ali was more than capable of going the distance. Ali's epic comebacks. Ali's series of thrilling matches and cunning tactics allowed him to overcome rivals, defy odds, and secure the heavyweight title multiple times, even when he seemed an underdog. His most iconic matches include the nerve-wracking battles against Frazier, Ken Norton, George Foreman, and Leon Spinks, with each encounter revealing a different shade of Ali's tenacity and breathtaking skill. As the first heavyweight to win the championship 3 times, Ali demonstrated time and time again that he was a true force to be reckoned with. Despite suffering a loss against Ken Norton that left Ali with a broken jaw and a lost world championship title, he remained relentless in his pursuit of glory. Shortly after, Ali faced the undefeated George Foreman in a highly anticipated match called the Rumble in the Jungle. Set in Zaire, the bout attracted a crowd of 50,000 spectators, many of whom doubted Ali's ability to win. The turning point came with Ali's strategic use of the rope-a-dope technique. Ali skillfully taunted and evaded Foreman, playing defense and leaning on the ropes to conserve energy while Foreman desperately tried to land solid hits. In the final seconds of each round, Ali unleashed fast and powerful combinations, exhausting his opponent. In the 8th round, Ali capitalized on Foreman's fatigue with a 5-punch sequence that sealed the victory, stunning both fans and critics alike. Later on, Ali met Leon Spinks, a young fighter who surprisingly defeated the champion in their first encounter. A historic rematch in September 1978 at the Louisiana Superdome garnered massive attention, with 63,000 attendees eager to witness the showdown. Unfortunately, the match failed to live up to the hype. A reduced Ali and an undertrained Spinks put forth a less than stellar performance. However, Ali's sheer determination and perseverance in this match allowed him to outpace his opponent, earning the unanimous decision and becoming the first heavyweight to win the title 3 times. Each of these legendary face-offs showcased Ali's boundless resilience, tactical mastery, and unrivaled fighting spirit. Through his unwavering dedication to the sport and ability to overcome all odds, Ali carved out an unparalleled legacy in the world of boxing, firmly establishing himself as a true heavyweight icon. Ali's unwavering spirit. Despite health challenges, Muhammad Ali remained active both in entertainment and world affairs. His charisma shined through television interviews where he'd creatively overcome his drowsiness. Ali also participated in global diplomacy, such as trying to help release American hostages in Lebanon in the 1980s. Throughout his life, he remained a persistent advocate for Parkinson's research and world peace. In the early 1980s, Muhammad Ali faced rapid health deterioration, causing him to find a different avenue for his passion and determination. His natural charisma and love for conversation led him to the talk show circuit and television interviews. Even when faced with drowsiness due to his condition, Ali would cleverly turn the interviews into amusing experiences. Pretending to fall asleep and dream about boxing, he'd start punching the air playfully and progress to pretend to throw a punch at the interviewer. Similarly, he sometimes broke into a song from the 1950s group The Platters, always eliciting laughter. Ali extended his influence beyond entertainment, applying his remarkable character and global stature to international diplomacy. In 1985, he joined an official delegation sent by Ronald Reagan to Lebanon, aiming to secure the release of American hostages held by Muslim extremists. Along his journey, Ali met with Iranian leader, Ayatollah Khomeini in London. Although an American hostage was released after their meeting, it was later revealed to be coincidental as Khomeini had no connection with the hostages in Lebanon. Though his health continued to decline, Ali remained undeterred from helping others. Diagnosed with Parkinson's disease around 1984, he embraced his condition and tirelessly campaigned for increased funding for Parkinson's research. His drive extended beyond his ailment, always advocating for peace across the globe. Muhammad Ali's unwavering spirit shined bright in every endeavor he pursued, until his passing on June 3, 2016.
Ali, A Life paints a vivid portrait of the larger-than-life figure of Muhammad Ali. From his humble beginnings to his rise as a skilled boxer and promoter of racial justice, Ali's story is a testament to one's ability to overcome obstacles, make tough choices, and triumph against the odds. Although the world lost Ali in 2016, his legacy lives on as a man who defied convention, sought justice, and brought people together. As his impact on sports, civil rights, and international diplomacy continues to reverberate today, there's no denying the importance of understanding the life and lessons of Muhammad Ali.